Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, let's look at some instruments. First of all, British pound, Japanese yen. Again, we are in seller's territory on the weekly time frame, and you can see prices rejecting around this supply zone. Okay, so what I'm looking at, it will drop down to the daily. Now, this is where it becomes interesting. What do I mean? Let me zoom this in a little bit. This is where it becomes interesting. On the daily, we're in buyer's territory. Okay, this is the guy who started the bullish momentum or this swing going up. Now, it was anticipated normally that because the previous day's candle closed bearish without a bottom wick, there's possibility that it could make a dip, then close bullish. Now, remember what we said yesterday. If this candle closes bullish above this resistance, then there is a high probability that the candle would continue in its bullish trajectory. But now, as you can see, the candle closed bullish but weak. This, in other words, symbolizes that the candle is between a hard place and a rock. Okay. However, if you look at this technically, it is also giving the vibe that it wants to do what? Go up because it closed bullish above this resistance that in other words would act as what? Support. Support for price to continue its bullish momentum. Now this is where it becomes tricky. On the daily time frame, we are looking for buys. Okay, this is the trick in it. However, going to the 4 hours time frame, we're in seller's territory. This is the trick started by this guy, price dumped. Okay, price dumped. So at the moment, I'm looking for price to continue its what? At least bearish momentum to retest this low. Perhaps take out this what? Sell side liquidity before going up. Okay, I think this should be our buy side liquidity. I'm still trying to get a hang of it using the ICT concept. Okay, take out this buy side liquidity before going up. No, this should be, what do I know? Okay, in simple terms, take out this low. Okay, this bottom wick, make a lower wick before turning up. Okay, now for the trade we had yesterday, this is what we had yesterday. If you remember, we were looking at two things yesterday. We were looking for buys. Our price was somewhere around here. We were looking for buys to go up. Okay. On the other hand, if price reverses, we'll be looking for sells below here. And as you can see, price played that beautifully, hit our TP before reversing. Then if you look very well, you see that on the 1 hour time frame still, this is an impulsive leg and this is a corrective leg. So the retracement phase is giving the vibe that it is what? Weak. It is weak going up. So that implies that there's a possibility that price will continue its what? Bearish momentum. Now, just 1 second, let me show you something. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Looking for buys. Now this is our head and shoulder pattern. Right shoulder, left shoulder, the head. This is an inverted head and shoulder pattern, whereby on the break of this we anticipate price to rally, okay, which it did favorably. On the other hand, if price comes down to take out one of the shoulders, we anticipate it to do what? Dump. For those who trade pattern, But since we don't want to read pattern, we want to understand structure, market structure, we want to understand momentum, we want to understand the technicality in how price makes areas of supply and demand, and in other terms, support and resistance. All of this in confluence with looking at the market sentiment, the you look at it from the emotional angle, the commitment of traders. When you put this together, we are good to go. Then this is what price eventually did. It dumped, hit the TP, which you see here. I added, this was my first position, which is here. I added another position. This was where I wanted to add it, okay? But then again, you know what happens? Not that it just the thing, the MetaTrader was just frozen, because if you look at it from the 1 minute time frame, looking at it with respect to structure, this is where I wanted to enter the sell. After this candle made a top wick, this is where I wanted to enter the sell. After the thing froze, the next time I saw it was around here. So I knew that this is where I wanted to enter. So entering around here was still not bad. I took it and price came down to TP. Okay, so this is exactly what I did on British pound, Japanese yen. For the other things that we'll be looking at is quite simple. Okay, the other things here are just quite simple. For gold, gold is performing just as anticipated, the bullish leg retracement phase. So if this waist candle closes like this, and the next week's candle breaks the high of this current candle, we'll be anticipating further bullish rally. However, don't forget this zone here, this level. If this closes bullish and the other week's candle breaks the low and this support, then we'll be anticipating what some retracement for price to continue down. This is what I'm looking at on gold. The next is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is giving the vibe that it wants to pump bullishly. Okay, with that being said, this the resistance we are stuck at right now. So if this breaks the high, we'll be anticipating further bullish momentum. However, if we get a bearish price action taking out this low, we anticipate what further bearish momentum. But right now, price is poised at going up compared to coming down. What do I mean? It's just simple price action in the sense that price is more prone to going up at the moment than coming down, because if you look at it very well, everything is pointing that price would like to do what? Go up. Everything has just set up for that, but we are not just going to assume that okay, because everything has set up like that, I want to just take buy from here. It is safer to wait for price to either make a bullish candle like this, okay, then we take buy from the next week's candle, okay, or we'll put a buy stop around here with our stop loss below here and anticipate price to keep pushing. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Okay, with that being said, don't forget, do well to subscribe, hit that notification button, comment and like. Baraka Bashad, peace.